Yo, I'm Carl the Barber here. I'm gonna take a couple minutes and go over some cards with you guys. I've been yapping about this video for like a year. You know, there's some things you guys gotta know, and you know, I happen to have had every single guard in the world for all my clippers, so I kind of know pretty good how they work and the pros and cons. So I'm gonna share them with you right now. What do you know? So here I am in my cutting station, and I have some guards set up here, so you guys can see. And they're set up here. Hold on, let me move this stupid chair. There we go. Alright, here we go. That's better. They're set up like this for a reason, okay? Let me focus a little better. Yeah, I need a cameraman for this kind of stuff. Anyways, they're set up like this for a reason. These guards, the red ones, are your Speedo guards. And these purple ones are your Andes Magnetic Nano guards. These obviously clip on. These are magnetized, so they actually stick on. Alright? Now these are set up this way for a certain reason, okay? It's basically based on the size of the guards. That's how I set them up. Now we have a number 1 here for the magnetic guards. So we have a 1, a 2, a 3, and then a 4. Now, when they say 1, 2, 3, 4, they're telling you how many eighths of an inch it's going to cut off. Well, it's going to keep on actually. So when you have a 1 guard, it's 1/8, 2/8, 3/8, 4/8. Now, this last guard is less than a 1/8. It's actually a 1/16. It's half. Now, the reason for this, it's pretty much considered a blending guard. All right, it's going to finish that fade with any clippers you could use them on. It's going to finish the fade from the 0 or bald to the number 1. You'll be able to fine tune any blend. This is the blade I'm talking about, or the guard that I'm talking about when I'm fine tuning any blend that I have. Now, they're set up in equal increments until we get to the 1/16 because it's half of a number 1. So they're all in a sequence. Now, the Speedo guards are set up a little different for a reason. The number 1, I'm actually going to read that. The number 1 is the 2-0, double 0. That's what you use as a number 1. It's equal to the 1/16 guard. So you are, when you're using a number 1 for the Speedo guards, you are cutting shorter than a real number 1. But you use it as a 1. So when you get to the number 2 is less than a real number 2. So this being 1/4, this is actually 3/16. But these carry on perfectly. You got 1/16, 3/16, 5, 7, 9, and so on. That's why with these red guards you can cut a little faster, because you're actually eliminating your blending guard by using the blending guard as a number 1. Oh my god, this little monster. You would mess up my video, bud. What are you doing? See, this is the reason why I'm so busy lately. My little man. He's only 8 months old and he's excited about everything. And he's a nut. Silas, look at the video. Say hello to YouTube. Bud, over here. Say hi. Alright. You gonna give me a minute? No? Okay. Anyways, back to the video. Yeah, these carry on in a perfect sequence, and that's why you could use 1 less guard whenever you're blending. All right, that's the big, the big thing with these, and why they cut a little faster. Anyways, I used to use these a lot. These have a clip, and that's how you pretty much put them onto the your clippers. They're pretty much universal. Problem I don't like with these is that these clips can break pretty easily, especially if you cut hair a lot. Now these guys, they're magnetic, so they stick on pretty good. Problem is when you when you leave them on your countertop and you move them around, they start attracting to different things like scissors, blades. So you might move them around and who knows, something bad could happen if you attract other metal. You might catch onto a blade and cut yourself while you're picking it up. That's the only real cons I see about these. These are a little cheaper, like they're actually made a little cheaper, they break a little easier. These purple guys, I've never had a problem with them. Other than that, they're very well made, they're high quality, they work for your Andes, and they work for your Osters. And that's what got me to love the Osters, because these work very well with Oster fast feeds. These work with anything. But then you also have your regular wall guards over here. Let me try to zoom in a little better. Now these guys are almost a must when you're using walls. My only problem with them is that when you have your 1 guard, you have your blending guard, which goes before it, the little gray guard, but you also have a 1.5 guard, which means if you're going from a 2 to a bald fade with a 2 on top, you're now using 4 guards. Compared to Speedo guards, you'd only use 2. And these magnetic guards, you might use 3. So that's how that works. That's why I'm not really fond of the walls. They're great clippers, but right now I'm sticking with the Andys and I'm sticking with the Austers. And these guards are helping me with that decision, because basically, these guys right here, I love them. And that's a little bit of knowledge about the guards and what I have. I tell you what, whenever I'm cutting hair, let me go pan over here and see what he's doing. Whenever I'm cutting hair, I realize whatever clipper guards I get with the clippers, they don't ever really work good. So I usually try to toss them in the garbage. So I know this video is kind of crazy and it's not as professional as I normally do. Who cares? At least you learn a thing or two today. Alright, that's pretty much it. Come here. Come on. Alright, so I finally got around to making that video. Nothing too crazy, but at least you'll learn a few things, especially for some of you that were asking. My next video is going to be on doing eyebrows real fast. I know some of you guys probably don't really care, but there's a few of you that want to learn, so that's what I'm here. If I'm going to spread the knowledge. One thing I don't want to do is I don't want to make videos and have people pay for them. I'll leave that up to YouTube to pay me while you guys watch. Knowledge should be free. If you guys want to get better, you guys sit there and watch as many videos as possible. I know they don't teach you good techniques in barbering school, or in my case, I'm in Connecticut. We had to get a hairdressing license, so that's even worse. Like what the hell? They don't teach you crap in hairdressing school for guys' hair. So I'm trying to do my best to help you guys out. I hope you guys enjoy it. I know a few of you guys stuck with me for a couple of years now, and I really appreciate it. That's why I'm trying to at least show my face for a couple minutes and take some time out to say thank you guys. I hope you guys continue to stick with me for a bit. I wanted my little man to say hi. He's 8 months old. His name is Silas. This is the reason why I really can't do too much lately, because I'm pretty much busy with him. His mom's working right now. It was just his first Christmas yesterday, and that was awesome. But in the meantime, I hope you guys liked the video. Maybe you learned something, a thing or two. Happy New Year's, and I'll see you on the next video. All right? Say bye. All right. Check you later. Yo, I'm Carl the Barber here. I'm gonna take a couple minutes and go over some cards with you guys. I've been yapping about this video for like a year. There's some things you guys gotta know, and I happen to have had every single guard in the world for all my clippers, so I kind of know pretty good how they work and the pros and cons, so I'm gonna share them with you right now. What do you know? So here I am in my cutting station, and I have some guards set up here so you guys can see, and they're set up here. Hold on, let me move this stupid chair. There we go. Alright, here we go. That's better. They're set up like this for a reason, okay? Let me focus.